Hello, Dr. David Bushore, board certified dermatologist here at Balcones Dermatology Aesthetics. This is part 2 of the series. I'm going to be talking about the cheek and the mid-face. We already talked about the lateral cheek. So the mid-cheek is the movable part of the cheek, so we need to be careful that we don't put too much volume in this area. When we dress the mid-cheek, most of the time I'm using it because you start to notice what's called the nasojugal groove as it kind of comes down this way. And it starts as the tear trough area and kind of moves through the cheek here. Very important, we want to address this. And sometimes people come in specifically for the tear trough, and we can find that we can fix the tear trough without actually putting any filler directly in it. So we can come out in the lateral cheek and put filler out here, and we can actually put filler right in the mid cheek, right underneath the tear trough, and add that volume back where there's been volume loss, and all of a sudden things look better. It kind of pulls that tear trough back out. Tear troughs can be natural. My 9-year-old son and my 12-year-old daughter have them, so a little bit is okay, but we want to address the aging part that's playing a role in making it look worse and darker, and that can be mostly just a shadow, and we can help fix some of that with filler. Again, I will add some filler if we need to get to right underneath the tear trough, but I don't start there. I start with the natural injections into the lateral and mid-cheek first. The other thing that needs to be addressed in the mid-face that's often overlooked is what's called the Piriform Fossa. The Piriform Fossa is this little triangle that happens right underneath the side of the nose. A lot of the times this is where aging can first show up in terms of loss of bone. The bone actually does go away, and there's loss of fat and soft tissue there. That's why when you look at people and you're like, gosh, your cheeks look great, but things just don't look right, is because not everything's been addressed evenly. Piriform fossa has to be addressed so that the whole cheek kind of matches the rest of the face. That's another important area. And then of course we can't forget the nose. So the nose is right in the middle of the face. That is the feature of the mid-face. And a lot of the times, most of the time, we just have to address kind of the top of the nose, and this is where aging can happen too. There's soft tissue loss right here. It's something you can see from the side. So for men and women, it's different. So when you're looking at the mid part of the nasal dorsum here, the root of the nose. For women, you want to, with the eyes open, where the lashes are, is where the top of is where the nose should start. For men, it's different. It's what's called the palpebral fissure, which is the little crease right above the eyelashes, and then you start a little bit higher for the male nose. And we can do filler. We go down onto the bone and lift that back up, and again, makes everything kind of match and go together and even out. Austin Natural look is what we want to do. So we'll see you next time here at Balcones Dermatology and Aesthetics.